All right, go ahead. Are you talking?
Yes,
All right. What do you want to say to us, Abdullah? Go ahead.
you're talking about verse 4?
I'm talking about any verse you want. You tell me what you want to talk about.
I don't know, whatever your
Let us
whatever
hear.
question
Do you see
you
my
have,
do you,
I'll
do
see.
you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. It says here that Allah told Muhammad, read. Do Muhammad know how to read?
He doesn't,
Okay. So why Allah told him read?
because as like a way of making him try to read.
And was Allah successful?
No.
Okay. Jesus said to the dead man, come from the grave. He come from the grave. Jesus, he command the one who cannot walk. He walk. Allah, he command Muhammad to read. Muhammad
But
still
that's
cannot
one
read.
of the miracles, is that he couldn't read or write, but uh he still like revealed the Quran to the people from Allah.
My friend, if you say to me, go and tell your friend, we will meet at 7 p.m. in the coffee shop. Is that a miracle to tell you what people said to me? How that is a miracle? If you say to me now, please tomorrow, call my office and tell them I'm going to go, barbecue somewhere. How that is a miracle?
Okay, I guess it's not, but you know, we know like Muhammad couldn't read or write. That's not like a deficiency.
No, no, no.
It is, but
I'm not saying that. You see, Abdullah, listen to me carefully. I am
yeah,
saying,
okay.
if Allah is God, and do Allah knew Muhammad cannot read, or he don't know?
Yeah, he knew.
Sure. Okay. So wonderful. If I know, let us say you are blind, and I say to you, look at me, but you cannot look at me. I mean, you are blind. So either I am trying to make a miracle to make you see me, and that means I'm God, or I am just being, I'm making blah blah blah. I mean, what the point to say to the guy read and the guy cannot read?
Yeah, I get it.
So here there's something wrong in the story. Don't you agree with me, Abdullah?
What's wrong?
Well, as you see, he told him read, and he make it clear that speaking about reading or writing. Look, it says he taught by the pen. Allah
Yeah,
taught by
by
the
the
pen.
way, before you made this translation, it said uh, Prophet Idris.
There is no Idris here. This is the fabrication.
But how is he there? Like, was it a false translation?
Absolutely. Here we go. It says here, الذي علم بالقلم, the one who taught by pen. That's it. There's no
By he, I
Idris.
don't think it means Allah.
Huh? No, no. It's
I don't
mean.
think it means
No,
Allah.
no. This is. It is goes back to Allah. Like, read in the name of your Lord. Who is the Lord? Idris or Allah?
Allah,
And
yeah.
okay, and the most generous. He go back to what? To the verse before it, right? Allah, who he
Yeah.
taught by the pen. Okay, what Allah? Who Allah taught him by the pen? Muhammad, Adam, who?
Uh, Adam, probably.
Adam. He know how to write, how to read.
He could have.
Read what?
No, from the first revelation. Could have been from Moses.
What the first revelation? First revelation is Moses.
Like the first book.
Which is the first book? According to Muslims, Adam is a prophet.
Yeah, Adam is a prophet, but
Okay,
he
if
didn't
Adam is a
like.
prophet, that means you have a book. What is the name of the book of Adam and what he wrote?
We don't know. We don't think he has a book
How he can be prophet and there's no people?
because he was the first man.
So what? His wife was first woman.
I don't know. Not sure about that.
Yeah, both of them, they were just sitting watching TV in heaven. There's nobody. They prophesy to who? What prophecy is? Somebody can tell prophecies about the future.
But isn't Adam a prophet in Christianity as well?
No, what will make him prophet? My friend,
So yeah, he's not.
prophet is someone prophesy. Do I agree?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, tell me the prophecy of Adam.
He's just he's just recognized because he's mentioned in the Quran as a prophet.
So what, I mean, the ant mentioned in the Quran, is the ant a prophet too? The cow,
Who?
the ant, the insect, ant. The biggest
No,
chat.
but he's mentioned as a prophet.
Okay, hold on. I'm asking you if he is mentioned as a prophet. What is the prophecy? Prophesy to who?
To the this like he's like our example. He's like the first human.
Let us go with you. He is the first human. That will not change anything. What does have to do with this? So is the
He's
first
the father of
is
all
the
the
is the
prophets.
first cat first prophet?
No, but it's the first cat.
Isn't it animals are a prophet too?
He's the father of all the prophets since he's the first human being.
He is the father of all prophets.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So why the Quran says إني جائر في الأرض خليفة or خليقة?
Which verse?
Let me just show you. You see my screen, right? You still see it? What happened to my keyboard? All right. Do you see here? You see the
Yeah.
screen? Okay. Here in Arabic it says وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. Do you know what Khalifa mean?
No.
Caliphate.
Is it the Oh yeah, Khalifa.
Yeah, Caliphate. Okay. How he is the first man and he is the Caliphate?
Well, you have to see what he means by it.
Caliphate mean Caliphate. Like, somebody will take after somebody else. So Muhammad, he died. His companions took over after him.
It doesn't say caliphate in the English.
It
So
says
that's
in
probably
Arabic. Here we go. Khalifa. Here we go.
yeah,
All
in
right.
Arabic, but it can mean more than one
No,
thing.
no. This is the only.
Caliph.
You can open the. You can open dictionary as you wish. No problem. This is what it says. Khalifa, Caliph,
Okay.
successor. All right. So, if Allah is going to make a caliphate in the earth, that means Adam is not the first man.
Then who is?
You tell me.
We know it's Adam.
How?
Because it's mentioned that it's Adam. Allah doesn't lie.
Well, isn't it the one who's talking here is Allah too?
Thy Lord. Yeah, it's Allah.
Okay. But he said, I'm going to create a caliphate. That means there was a human before him, before Adam, and Adam will be the, the successor.
Allah will create a caliphate.
No, he did not even say is I'm going to create. He says Ja'ilun, I will make, not to create. I will make. Like Ja'il is like saying
Similar.
I will make it happen to put him there. Not to create in him. Doesn't say create really. This is false translation.
I guess.
Maker.
Ja'il is about making things happen, not creating a person.
So you think Adam's not the first human?
The verse says he is the caliphate. You caliphate for what? Cats? That will not work. And you have to be from the same kind.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't looked at it like that in this verse.
All right. You see, I will be. You are a nice person, and I respect that on you. Can you give me the most like? I'm not going to ask you questions. I want you to give me the most powerful thing Muhammad he can come with, like you as a Muslim, to prove to those Christians that Islam is from God. Do you have anything?
About Islam as like a whole religion?
anything will prove to the audience that Muhammad really a prophet and Allah is God. Anything, you know. I'm not going to ask you questions. I'm trying to be kind to you as much as I can.
Because
Give me
you know
something.
how there's all these prophets?
Uh-huh.
For Christians, it just ends with Jesus as God. There's no one after. But for us, we accept
No, no,
all
this
of
this
them,
this not
and we say
true.
Muhammad's the final
This is not
messenger.
true. You see,
Oh,
Jesus, he sent his disciples. So who's John? Who is Mark? Who is, or
yeah, but they're
so
not prophets.
they prophesy. They prophesy in the name of Jesus.
And then after them,
The word
it just
prophet,
ends
my
with
friend,
Jesus.
the word prophet, people they abuse it. There's only one prophet in this world, is God. Because prophecy is knowing the future, and that is God. So human being, God, he informed him through an angel or inspiration. It doesn't make him really a prophet. But this is language to name somebody that he was unique, was able to tell a prophecy. So we call him a prophet. But reality, the
Yeah, but
only
that's a prophet.
the only prophet is God. However, how you know that Muhammad is a prophet?
Because he prophesied just like all of them
Okay,
about God.
here we go. Muhammad, he prophesied as an example. According to the Quran, this is the chapter of Al-Baqarah. Do you know why the Baqarah called Al-Baqarah? The cow?
I, no, I'm not sure.
All right. According to Muhammad, that Moses, one Jewish guy was killed, and the Jews they came to Moses, told him, find out who is the one who killed this guy.
Okay.
They asked him to ask Allah. Moses asked Allah to help to find out who is the one who killed the guy. He told him, go and look for a cow, and this cow have to have a special description. This cow have to be a virgin, never had sex, have certain color, certain description, as you see in the front of you.
Yeah.
Even have to be yellow. So it have to be sexy and beautiful. And then you kill the cow, and then you hit the dead guy by the beef. And then the dead man will come from death, and he will tell you the name of the person who killed him. And then the Quran says, and this is how Allah raised people from death. Is that really a prophecy, or this is fairy tale story? Allah, he raised people from death by beating them
The
by beef?
story.
No, it says this is how Allah, he raised people from death. By what? By beating people by beef. How Allah raised the guy from death?
Wait. Wait, go back up a bit.
All right. You can go as much you
I think
want,
this is telling a
Here
story.
we go. Yeah, he's telling a story. I know. We know that he's telling a story. But this story, it doesn't make sense. A guy, he got killed. They want to know who is the one who killed him. Who need all this drama? Okay, you talk to Allah. As long Allah talking to Moses, Allah will say to him, okay, this guy is the one who killed him. What beef? Why we need to beat the dead guy? What is this? Allah can't tell him.
It's just a way.
What way? Can't Allah raise the guy without beef? Is that the power of God or the power of beef?
Obviously he can, but
No, obviously he cannot. If he can, what the beef for? And why the cow will be like this? And it look like, Muhammad is taking a story from the Old Testament and he's adding his own spice, as usual.
where is it in the Old Testament?
We don't want to change topic now. But the story here doesn't make sense.
But this is from Allah.
Who care about is from Allah? How you know? How you know even Allah exists? What from Allah?
We know Allah exists.
How you know?
Because
How?
there's no he doesn't need to come to earth for us to see him. We just know he exists. He's like he claims to be like the only God.
How Allah he says he is the only God, and then he
He's the
says
only God.
Okay,
of everything.
let us see if Allah didn't say He's the only God.
Then he did.
No, because the God is the creator. Do we agree?
Yeah.
Okay,
No, no, now you're gonna say Jesus created.
so now we have two
But
gods.
no, that's by the will of Allah. Jesus can't create on his own.
Okay, by the will of Allah, there's no proof of that. But now we have two creators. Do we agree?
In the Quran, it's by the will of Allah.
No problem. Allah now can claim that I came here, I open my computer, I run to my keyboard, I'm talking to you by the permission of Allah. I mean, this is very laughable, my friend. So now I'm going to go to the bathroom by the will of Allah. I'm going to eat by the will of Allah. I am going to go and fight Islam on the internet by the
It's
will
not
of
like
Allah.
that.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
that
but
because now he can claim anything I do. Okay, Elon Musk, he
but it
went.
has to actually be like that.
Let us see it, me and you together. Put it into test. Elon Musk, he launched every week almost some satellite to the space, and he wanna go to Mars. Is that by the will of Allah?
No.
Okay. Are you sure?
When we mean by the will of Allah, it's Allah wills it. You know, it's
Yeah.
different. It's like a
So Elon
prediction.
Elon Musk is going to the space. Is that by the will of Allah?
If Allah lets it happen, then yeah.
But Allah, He says He will never let it happen. The Quran, chapter 55, verse number 33. Allah challenged all mankind and genie to go out of the earth. You cannot.
No, this is beyond the zones of the heavens. You know, the
Yeah,
heavens are past that.
our friend, going by out of the earth. أن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض. And
Samawat.
yes, and the ground.
The
The ground.
heavens.
You cannot.
People have went to the moon.
Exactly.
That means he was talking about heavens.
No.
Yeah, because
Okay, heaven. I will go with you. Heaven. What is heaven?
there are 7 heavens.
Doesn't matter. He says you cannot. Here we go. If you try, Allah will shoot you with stars, and you will never be able to go.
Wait. Okay, yeah, no one can ever go past the heavens, yeah.
What do you mean nobody? We have a lot. You know, the space is
Nobody
full.
has ever.
My friend, there is a spaceship. There is an international spaceship. They stay there for 6 months, 7
No,
months.
when we say past the heavens, that's not what we mean. Actually impossible. Past the heavens.
What do
You
you
have to
mean?
go even as deep into the universe. That's like still the first heaven.
No. You see, when the Quran says samawat, mean all of them. Read it. Doesn't matter which one. As samawat. Here we go. All of them.
Yeah,
Okay, that means any of
that's
them. Any of them.
beyond it.
Any of them. There's no beyond. Any of
Yeah, we
those.
can't even go past the first heaven. That's the thing. That's why it says all of them.
My friend, the first heaven is start a few meters above your head. We are in the sky already. We are in the
Where does
space.
it say that in the
My
Quran?
friend, we are already in the space. We are not out. Like when we say go up to heaven, this is not really true. I mean, this is not literally true because we are in the space. We are like a spaceship. The whole earth is a spaceship in the space, correct?
Yeah.
So we are in the heaven already.
We're below the first one.
There's no first one and second one. This is fiction. What's seven? You see, okay. How many earth there is?
1.
No. According to your God, there is 7 heaven and 7 earth.
Where is the 7th earth?
You tell me. This is your Quran.
Okay.
Speak about 7 earth and 7 heaven. All right. All of this.
Is this saying, why are you not showing the English?
You don't know Arabic?
I do, but the people here don't.
No problem. Here we go. Are you happy now?
Okay, let's see.
All right.
Where does it say 7?
It says 7 earth and 7 heaven.
Allah was created 7 heavens and of the earth. It just says 7 heavens and 1 earth.
No.
It doesn't
7
say
heaven,
7
my
earths.
friend. خلق سبع سماوات ومن الأرض مثلهن. And from the earth like them as numbers. 7. Even here in translation it says that for you. And of the earth, the
I've
like
never heard of 7
thereof,
earths.
i.e. 7.
Are you sure about that?
It's in front of you.
Yeah, it's in front of me, but I don't think it's talking about 7 heavens, not 7 earths.
Okay, we can open the, the interpretation for you. Do you want interpretation?
Sure.
Okay, this is chapter 65, verse number 12. We can go to Ibn Kathir. '65. And then we go to verse number 12. And this is Ibn Kathir. All right.
Look, the 7 heavens and the earth.
Okay, read
It's
carefully.
clearly talking about 7
Okay,
heavens,
read
not
carefully.
7 earths.
And the earth like thereof means he created 7 earth.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of that though.
Yeah, but you are talking to Christian Prince. You will hear a lot of things. And
I
this
think it's 7 earths, but
no
obviously only
7
one for
earth,
us.
7 earth, yeah, 7 earth. All right. And just to show you, your prophet, he
We're just
claimed
talking about planets.
that the 7 earth is 7 earth in the top of each other. So now we are in the earth number 7. Let me show you.
Okay.
You see all of those? It says 7 earth, 7 earth. All right?
Yeah.
All right. And then what Allah will do to him?
We're around his neck.
Mm-hmm. So where is this 7 earth can be found? And this is Ibn Kathir explaining. Even Muhammad, he claimed that Allah will make you go down in the ground 7 earth. So the earth, based on this hadith, the earth, the 7 earth we are talking about is under our feet, not on the top of our feet.
Where?
Do you see it?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So is that accurate?
Yeah, it's accurate.
How is that accurate?
It's a hadith.
I know it's a hadith, but what is accurate about it? We have 7 heaven and 7 earth.
Yeah, do you have to see them in front of you for it to be accurate?
Okay, we are in the earth now. Maybe the sky we cannot. It's impossible mission. What about the earth? We have 7 earth?
Yeah.
We do.
Well, you can't say no because scripture says there is.
All right. Well, if you insist, obviously there is 7 earth and 7 heaven. But as long we believe that there is 7 earth and 7 heaven, the moon is in which heaven?
This one.
Which one? The first one?
The one we're in. One heaven.
All right. But you just told me, remember, that he is talking when you go up to heaven, he don't mean this one. He mean, we find out that the moon is in the first heaven. In fact, the Quran
I
make
said
it
that.
clear that even the stars are in the lowest heaven.
Yeah, I know that.
That's not true.
Then which heaven are they in?
Well, my friend, the stars are all over. It doesn't matter what galaxy. There's endless numbers. According to the
I
Quran,
think
only one sky have stars. As-sama'u dunya, the lowest heaven.
I need to know what you think heavens are.
What do you think about heaven? What is heaven for you?
Well, there are 7 of them. We're
No, you
in the
keep saying,
lowest.
no, you ask me, what do you, like, I don't know what you think about heaven. Where in the Quran, by the way, it says heaven? Nowhere it says heaven. It says sky.
Heavens,
No,
samawat.
no, it doesn't say heaven. It says sky. Sama means sky. Doesn't mean even heaven.
Samawat, we can translate it to heavens.
Yeah, the translation, I'm an Arab.
Or skies,
You,
whatever.
you said you speak Arabic too. So sama
Yeah.
mean sky, does not mean heaven.
No, samawat is, yeah.
No, heaven mean the Jannah.
It's not sky or heaven.
Jannah is heaven. Sama is a sky.
Yeah, 7 skies, but
All right.
it's not like our physical sky that we see.
No, it is, because here he says to you that the stars are located in the lowest sky.
And is that a contradiction? They are in the lowest sky.
No. There's everywhere. There's galaxies everywhere. There's stars everywhere.
So there's stars in the skies above.
There's endless number of stars. In fact, the Quran claims that Allah created the stars as a decoration, which means all of them we can see, but that's not true. We don't see them. What we see is not even 1 or 2 trillion, God knows how many. What decoration? It says, Inna zayyana as-samaa ad-dunya bi zinatil kawakib. We decorated the lower heaven by the stars.
Yes.
But we don't see them. Not true. We see this little number. How they can be decoration to us? And then here it says, and we guarded those skies from every shaitan.
They did.
Why Allah guarding it from every shaitan? Isn't it Allah, he said to shaitan, get down?
He's in the lowest heaven.
No, my friend, no, he's in the earth. Shaitan is in the earth. Is shaitan in the earth now, or is in heaven?
He's in the earth.
Okay. And if
That's the
Allah,
lowest heaven.
so how shaitan will get up to heaven again?
He has before.
How? No.
Or Allah comes down to talk to him.
Like, no, listen. Shaitan was in the heaven with Adam, according to Islam. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. Allah commanded shaitan to get down from heaven, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. If Allah is God and he commands someone to go down, can I go up again?
If Allah commands you?
Yeah. If he say, Christian Prince, get down from heaven, he kicked me out from heaven, can I go back?
You're not shaitan though.
Doesn't matter. I'm saying, let us say shaitan, Santa Claus, anyone, God, he told him, get out. Can this person get in again?
No.
Okay. So how shaitan is going out and to heaven, and Allah will shoot the shaitan.
Allah willed it, bro.
If he cannot go there, Allah, he command, get out. How he go back?
Shaitan.
Is shaitan more powerful than Allah?
No.
Okay, so if Allah says, isn't it the Quran says, if Allah wants something to happen, he say be is going to be?
Okay, but this verse doesn't say what you're talking about.
No, it says that. It
Because it
says,
says
in fact,
guarded
in
against
fact, it says that even shaitan, he is going to go through the sky. Read it. Except such a snatch away something by stealth. So shaitan will go up to heaven, will be successful to get in. But we just showed you the other verses saying Allah challenged mankind and genie to go out because Allah will shoot them with a shooting star. But here, Allah is saying, they cannot, we protected the sky. And then he says, except who? Except the shaitan who is so fast. The shaitan, he snatched things so fast. He's so fast. Huh? Yeah, it's shaitan. No, it says shaitan. Here we go. وَحَفَظْنَا مِن كُلِّ شَيْطَانٍ مَارِدٍ. Do you see what shaitan?
Shaitan, that's many devils.
Doesn't matter. Shaitan, it's a shaitan. What his name we don't know. Maybe his name is Susu. Who care? But he's shaitan.
Yeah.
So he's saying now this shaitan. In one hand, the Quran says Allah protect the sky from shaitan, and here saying shaitan. There's some shaitan. They are so fast. So his like his doom rocket is not working. So shaitan now he go and he snatch, and he run away, and then Allah right away will shoot at him, but he will not be able to destroy him. And he snatch what, by the way? What he's snatching?
Snatch away something by stealth.
What is snatching? Zucchini?
The shaitan?
Yeah, what he's snatching? He go to heaven to snatch what?
It doesn't say.
And this is the book of God. What the point of this? How we will know what this is talking about? And the Quran says that this book is explained by Allah. How it's explained by Allah and nobody knows what it's talking about?
No, we know.
Okay, that's wonderful. As long as you know, tell me. He snatched what?
I'm not saying I know personally, but
nobody knows, my friend. You are making things up. Abdullah, you are making things up.
I'm not.
Okay, the verse doesn't say. Okay, the verse doesn't say he snatched what. So you Muslims, you will make things up. You will explain it by saying.
What is it saying before? What did
Huh?
you know exactly?
What do you know? What do you know? Tell me. What he snatched? I will tell you. According to the Quran, Shaitan is a very bad boy. He go to the heaven and he steal information.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of God? His security is so bad to the point Shaitan, he can steal information. What?
That's the test.
What test? He just said nobody can go to heaven. It is Allah who failed the test. Because if Allah he says nobody can pass the heaven, the zone of the heaven and the earth, and then this guy, he go up to heaven, he steal information, he wait behind the bedroom of Allah, he listen to his phone conversation, he go down to earth, he tell everybody what Allah was saying.
Could you please clarify what information you're referring to and who he is?
Lord,
I'm ready to help once I have a better...
Lord have mercy. Huh?
You can't say how. Because that's you putting limits.
My friend, listen carefully. Shaitan is going to spy at Allah. But Allah, remember I told you, if Allah says to me, get out of heaven, can I go back? If Allah said to me, get out of heaven, can I go back? You said no. Correct? We agree?
Shaitan used to be an angel.
No, not in Islam. This is in Christianity. In Islam, no. In Islam, he's a genie. He's not an angel. No.
He used to be until he betrayed.
No. He is a genie, my friend. Genie. You Muslim believe in genie. He is a genie. He's not an angel.
He's not a genie.
Oh. Are you sure?
He's the leader of the jinns.
Okay, is the genie an angels?
No, the jinns are...
Okay, but you said to me he was an angel.
I said he used to be.
No, never was.
Then what? We literally know he was until he abandoned heaven. Allah kicked him
No,
out.
when Allah He created him, as you see, this is Iblis, the father of the shaitan, supposedly. So Allah He commanded the angels to bow down to Adam, and they did, except Iblis, and Iblis one of the jinn. He is not an angel, never was an angel. The genie already exist. And this story here have an error, because Allah command the angels to bow down. So why he's upset from the genie? Genie are different kind. Genie is made
He was
of,
one of the jinn
huh?
because he didn't.
Huh?
Because he didn't prostrate.
No. He was of the jinn already. It's not a penalty. He was of the jinn. You're a prophet. He says Allah created genie from fire and angels from light. So obviously they're different. Okay. So since the beginning, according to Muhammad, angels are created from to be angels, and genie created to be genie from the beginning. There's no genie was an angel and then he became, you know. So this is your prophet. He make it clear. You see it, and this is authentic. When Allah He created, the messenger said the angels were were born out of light, and the jinn were born out of a spark of fire. So they are totally different.
I know.
Okay. All right. So as you see, the Quran doesn't make sense. The whole story is really weird. Nobody can go to heaven. Shaitan go to heaven.
That, if it's in the Quran, we definitely have explanations for it.
No, listen. The Quran says, if this is a book made by other than Allah, you will find in it a lot of contradiction. Correct?
Yes.
All right. So Allah He kicked Shaitan, since he refused to bow down to Adam. He told him, get down. So now he is down. And the Muslim, they say, if Allah wants something to happen, He say be is going to be. So Allah He told Shaitan to get
You're
out.
saying Shaitan did it without Allah's will.
Well, you know, that means I can go against the will of Allah, and I can go to heaven without his. So what Allah for? I can go to heaven right now. Can we human go to heaven right now?
No.
Okay. How Shaitan can do it?
That means Allah willed it.
Allah will do what?
Allah willed for him to go.
No. He said to him, get out. He never said to him. He never said to him, get back.
Look at the tafsir for the verse, maybe.
Which one you want? You know,
For the one
you see, Abdullah, one of the funny things about Islam, so the Quran by itself cannot be the book of God. Why? Because we cannot understand anything. So what we do, we try to fix the problem. We go to a person, he is not a prophet, and he tried to fix it, and we call him a scholar. Correct?
He doesn't fix it, he just explains it.
No, they're trying to fix it. If Allah never say, listen, if Allah never say anything, and then the scholar he says something Allah did not say, that means he's trying to fix it.
Yeah.
Okay. And the Quran says it clearly, if this book is made by other than Allah, which means from Shaitan, you will find in it a lot of contradiction. And the Quran full of contradiction.
It's not though.
Okay, we will make it easy.
Look, there's something with a contradiction and then also not understanding.
Okay, no problem. I will make it easy. I will make it easy.
Mistranslations.
Forget about translation. You speak Arabic, you say it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so who needs a translation? Translation is for someone.
I speak it, but not perfectly. Like.
It doesn't matter. Do you understand it or not?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if I ask you right now, this verse, I will show it to you on the screen. Can you explain it to me? Very simple verse.
Yeah, he created the heavens.
Which one he created first, the earth or the heaven?
The heavens.
Really? Read it.
Does it say he created the earth first?
Read it.
Yeah, but I already saw this one. Someone from the server already showed me. It's just because it says then. But there's only one order.
What do you mean order? It says here thumma. Thumma is not only then and after, it is long after. It's a while period. So
Verse
the
2
earth,
seven.
the earth created everything in the earth created first. Do we agree? That's what the verse is saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we go to a different verse, we will find the opposite. Allah created everything in the sky first, and then the earth next. Which one of them is correct? This is chapter 79. It says that Allah, He created the sky, then He lifted up the sky, then He made the day and the night, and then after that He started walking on the earth. And after that He made the water, the grass, the trees. And after that He made the mountains.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
Okay. The other verse says the opposite. Allah created the earth first. Which verse here? Chapter 2. And then the sky.
The other one says sky first?
Yes. Sky, stars, everything. Light, day, night. And then we have other verses too. If we go to chapter 41.
It might be a different context, maybe.
Yeah, there is different context. I will show you. To show you how much bad the Quran is. So if you go here, in this chapter here, read it from verse number 9, you will see that Allah created the earth in 2 days. Does it say that?
Yes.
All right. And then He made everything.
Everything in 6 days.
No, hold on. 2 days to
6
the.
days.
No, wrong. 2 days to create the earth alone. Do we agree? Verse number
Look,
9.
it's gonna say
Huh?
it's 4 days in total of the earth.
No, you
And 2
cannot. You
days
can.
of the-
No, you cannot say that because 2 days.
Because you're not supposed to add.
No, where it says that? You see, it says, and then after. No, hold on. He created the earth in 2 days. This is just to create the earth. Then to create everything in the top of the earth is 4 days. That is 6 days.
Read it in Arabic. Does it say? Hold on.
My friend,
I think it's talking about in total.
وَجَعَلَ.
Earth and
You see,
everything. Earth and
you see what the letter wa? Wa.
Yeah.
The wa is a conjunction, right?
Means
Like
and.
and. Okay. So now when I say and, which one happened first? He created the mountains before He created the earth, or He created the earth and then He created the mountains?
The earth first.
Okay. So here it says 2 days to create the earth. He stopped talking. He didn't say anything. He didn't say I create
But it
anything except.
it doesn't say 4 days for the mountains. It says 4
It
days.
says 4 days for the mountains and everything in the earth.
4 days equal. All of them.
No, 2 days to create the earth alone.
Okay, that's 2 days for the earth.
All right.
And then the mountains, it doesn't say 4 days for the mountains.
No, it
It's 4
says,
days for
and to create the mountains and everything in the top of the earth in 4 days. Read it.
4 days for everything, including earth.
No. If I
Because
say
look,
to
it
you,
says
if
6
I say
days
to you,
for
hold
us,
on,
for every-
let us make it
every
simple.
end
If I say to you, I build a house in 2 days and I furnish it in 4 days, isn't it clear that this is not including? Otherwise, he can say, I created the earth and and you know what? I will go with you. I will go with you. It's 4 days. Still, that will be contradiction. Why? Because here it says Allah created the earth and everything in the earth.
4 days.
It is 6, but I will go with you just for the sake of argument. And then he went to the sky, and the sky was a smoke. There's no sky. So here, the earth is created first. The sky was not exist. It was a smoke. You open Ibn Kathir, he will say to you the smoke was coming from the
sky
earth.
was before the earth.
Huh?
The sky was made before the earth.
The sky was before the earth?
Because it's saying then he went to the sky. It was already there.
No. No, it says the sky was a smoke. There's nothing.
Okay, the one you showed before.
All right.
The one that said sky first, and then the other one earth first.
Okay, I wanna go with you. I will go slow.
Order is just confusing.
Let's go. Thank you very much, guys. The order is so Allah book is confusing. Listen carefully.
No.
Verse number 12. What is the last thing Allah He did in His creation?
The first thing is the heavens.
No, here, verse number 12. What is the last thing Allah did in His creation? The last thing.
It says heavens is the last? Yeah.
Okay, no, the last thing. What is the last thing He did? He created the stars, correct?
Okay.
Okay.
The lamps?
So the last thing Allah He did is the stars. So the chapter here saying Allah created the earth in 2 days, everything in the top of the earth in 4 days, and then He went to the sky. There was nothing in the sky. Do we agree?
Okay.
And then when He went to the sky, He created whatever is in the sky in 2 days, correct?
Yeah.
And the last thing He created was what? The stars. Do we agree?
Yep.
All right. So now me and you, we agree. The last thing Allah created in His universe is the stars. Let us go to the other chapter.
The heavens, it says 2 days there, and the earth was 4 days. That's 6
No
days.
problem. We will go. We will skip that for now. Focus with me. In this chapter here, chapter 79, it says Allah, He created the sky. Okay. He lifted up the sky. Okay. He made the day and the night, which means the sun, the stars, the moon. So the stars is created now. And then He start walking in the earth. But the other chapter said the opposite. Remember I told you what is the last thing Allah created? You said
the
this.
earth was already done.
No, not here. Not here. Not in this chapter. In this chapter, Allah finished the sky first.
He extended it, he said.
No. There's no extending. He built the sky.
It is.
No, my friend, he created the sky. Do you see it? He created the sky. Okay. And then He lifted up the sky. Wonderful. And then He made the day and the night. What does that mean? The sun, the moon, the stars, whatever.
Yeah.
And then after that, He start what? Working on the earth. Correct?
He extended it.
What extending? What is the word extend?
Okay, let's read in Arabic.
Read it.
وَالْأَرْضَ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ
Uh-huh.
دَحَاهَا.
Okay.
That's not make. He'd already made the earth prior to that.
You see the translation here is false. The ha mean make it flat.
Yeah, to
Huh?
make it wide, flat.
No, make it flat, not wide. Where there's wide and narrow. Daha coming from the word. You
Doesn't mean flat.
All right. You want a bet?
Okay.
All right. Let us check it out.
No, just put in the whole verse.
No, we will put the whole verse. We will go to the interpretation. Aren't you the one who like interpretation?
Yeah, if you put in the whole verse, it's not going to say flat.
Sure. Chapter 79, verse number 30. Let us see.
Yeah.
Okay. 79. What translation you like to read? I mean, what interpretation? Are you a Sunni?
Sunni.
All right. Read it. This is Jalalain. He's a Sunni like you. Can you read it?
Spread out the earth, he made it flat for it had been created before the heaven, but without being spread out.
So who is the one created first?
The heaven.
No.
Oh no, the earth, the earth.
Thank
But
you.
it wasn't spread out yet.
All right. Okay, no problem. So guys, it wasn't spread. So now Allah, now he make it wide. All right. So Allah created the earth. He make it flat before creating the heaven. That is confirmed. Okay. But in this chapter here, we have the opposite. The earth is, Allah is working in it after he finished the sky. He finished the sky totally.
No, the earth was completed. It just wasn't spread out.
No, nothing completed. What do you mean nothing? No, it says in chapter 2, it is he who created for you everything in the earth. Everything. You forgot?
No.
Does it say everything in the earth?
Now you're causing confusion.
No, it's easy to understand. It's a clear contradiction. Allah created everything in the earth. That means he did not come back to create anything anymore. That's it. It's perfect. Everything in the earth. And then he went to the sky. Do we agree now?
Yeah.
Okay. So now Allah finished everything in the earth. He went to the sky. What there was in the sky? There was nothing. And then Allah, he started working in the sky, making the seventh sky, correct?
Yeah.
So based on this verse, which one Allah start working in first?
The earth.
Thank you. How we can create the earth without space?
Allah can.
How he can?
What do you mean? How?
Well, aren't we, okay, where Allah he put the earth? In his mouth?
No, he created the earth.
Okay. Where?
Then
Where?
he made the seven heavens.
If I want to create the earth, I shouldn't create
This
space.
earth that we're on, that's where.
My friend, I know, but if I create the earth, where is I will put the earth? If there's no space, which one have to come first? Space.
So you're saying you need space to have earth?
Sure. Aren't we? Aren't we inside? Aren't we a physical object?
Does it say that we need earth, we need space to have earth?
A physical object, does it need space, or without space can be exist?
It can exist without space. Allah is the one
What do you mean?
that can make it exist.
How is that work?
That's you limiting God by saying it can't.
Okay, let us go with you. Allah can. Let us go, which is very funny to say, but I will go with you. But this verse confirm. But this word, I want you to remember, take a note. The earth is totally finished, everything in it. Allah will not come back to finish it, correct?
Yeah.
All right. And then Allah, he went up to the sky and he made in seven skies, correct?
Yes.
All right. So what is happening here? Allah, he created the sky. He left the sky. He made the day and the night. And then after that, he is working in the earth. And now he is creating the water and the grass. So the sky was finished before the water and the grass. And the last thing he did is the mountains. But in chapter 2,
Yeah, it says this clearly in that other verse.
what? Listen,
Where it says
Abdullah, didn't you agree with me that Allah created everything in the earth and he will not come back to the earth again in verse number 2?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he went to the heaven and he started making them seven heaven. Correct?
Yeah.
So which one Allah created first? The sky or the heaven or the earth?
The earth.
Thank you. If we go here, we see the opposite. Allah, he made the sky.
It's just going back.
What? No.
Going back, it's not a contradiction.
What do you mean? It's a clear contradiction. You just agreed that Allah created everything in the earth first. Everything. Do we agree?
Okay.
All right. And then he went to the sky and he started working in the sky. Do we agree?
Okay. He created everything on earth, including the mountains and the water.
No problem.
And then
Wonderful. Guys, be my witness. Abdullah, he agree that Allah created everything in the earth, including the mountains and the waters. Wonderful. But this is the
Yeah, even
opposite.
the other verse we created is before the heavens.
But no, here it says Allah created the heaven, and then He lifted up the sky, and then He made the day and the night, and then after that He made the earth flat, and after that
Doesn't say.
He created water
It's
and,
just
and,
saying
and
a list
grass.
of events.
Huh?
It's not like a time.
No,
timeline.
my friend, it says after that.
What?
وَالْأَرْضَ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَاهَا. And after that, not moreover. After that, بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ. Here we go. Let me use Google for you. بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ mean after that.
I'm gonna have to see this because I don't believe it.
You don't believe your Quran?
So I don't believe the way you're explaining it.
I'm not explaining. This is language. Does it say after that?
Yeah, you're not
Okay.
understanding the.
When we say after that, does that mean it's before or after?
Yeah, after.
Okay. That destroyed the Quran. So the earth and everything in the earth in this verse, in this chapter, created after Allah finished the sky, not the opposite. You remember I told you in the previous chapter 41, which one Allah He did here? We agreed that Allah He created the earth in 2 days and everything in the earth in 4 days, including water, etc. And then He went to the sky to finish the sky. The other chapter 79, the opposite. Everything in the sky, He left the sky, He made the day and the night, and after that.
This is a long one. If you want me to fully explain that, it's just one of them is not talking. One of them is saying then, and one of them is not.
My friend, isn't it you? I don't know how many times you see I'm being patient with you. Do you remember what we said? In chapter 2, I asked you, did Allah create everything on the earth and He will not come back? And then He went to heaven? You said yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the earth is done. Which one is second? The sky. Do we agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So now the earth is first, the sky is second. All right. So now Allah will not go back to the earth. You agreed with me. The earth is, everything there is finished. It says in Arabic, jami'an. Nothing is missing. Everything in the earth. He created for you all that on earth. What is on earth? Everything. Everything we know. And then He went to the sky. And He made the sky
And then
seven.
you're saying over there.
Huh?
Saying He went back to the earth.
You agreed with me already that Allah did not come back to the earth because it says He created everything. He will go back to do what?
It doesn't say He doesn't come back to earth. It just says He's created everything.
That's me is done.
Yeah, that's just.
So why He will come back? He will come back to create then, to do some work.
Okay.
So the other chapter say the opposite. Allah He finished the sky, He left the sky, He made the day and the night, and then after that He started walking in the earth. But the chapter 2 says Allah He finished everything in the earth, and you agree with me, and then He went to the sky.
Yeah.
So the
So
order,
you think it's a contradiction?
it's clear, it's obvious. Chapter 2 contradicts chapter 79, contradicts chapter 41. All of them, they contradict each other.
Wait. Didn't you
Focus
talk
with
to
me.
the Orthodox
Focus with
Muslim or
me.
no?
Here in this chapter, what Allah, the last thing He did is the mountain. Do you see it? Verse number 32.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. So the last thing Allah did is what? Mountains. Do we agree, me and you?
Yeah.
All right. So the sky is finished. The earth, it became flat. And the last thing Allah, and He made water. And then the last thing is the mountains. Wonderful. We go here. We find the opposite. He created the earth in 2 days. He made the mountains. So the mountain is number 2. Do you see it? The mountains is number 2. But here, the mountain is the last one. I don't know.
Fixed.
I don't know how I can make it more easier than this for you,
Say
Abdullah.
Created.
Huh?
Fixed and created are two different things.
No, what fix? There is no fix. Where is get the word fix from? The
Does it
word
say created
the word
in
fix,
Arabic?
my friend, the word fix, because the Quran says, according to the Quran, Allah He placed the mountains in the top of the earth, which is absolutely false.
So now
Scientifically,
you're basically
yes,
saying it's
according to
very
the
false.
Quran says that Allah He placed the mountains on the earth, and that is against science, because mountains is coming from inside the earth, not the opposite.
Okay.
So now here, the last thing Allah He did, the mountains.
Yeah.
Here, the second thing Allah He did the mountains after creating the earth. And then after that He went to the sky. There was nothing in the sky. He made them seven sky. And then the last thing here created the stars. So which one is the one who created last? All the Quran is messed up. Remember, the Quran itself says, if this is a book made by other than Allah, you will find in it a lot of contradiction. Your God Himself, He put the rule. If there is contradiction, this cannot be from God.
If it was a contradiction, we would have known that.
We know. I have tons of contradiction. I mean, what are you talking about?
No.
Okay,
Scholars
let
have
us
heard
ask
this over and
Abdullah.
over.
I want to ask you, Abdullah. After an hour
If it's
conversation with
contradiction,
you,
I'll agree with you,
Abdullah,
but it's not.
after an hour conversation with you, I want you to tell me the conclusion. Which one Allah created first, the stars or the mountains?
The mountains.
Thank you very much, guys. Did he
The
say the
earth.
mountains? Did he say the
Yes,
mountains?
he created the
Okay.
earth.
No. Did you say the mountains? Don't take your word back. Make
No, now you're
decision.
gonna go and say to the fixed one.
No, my friend,
Then wait.
there's nothing called fixed one. This fixed one is about how He put it in. Allah, okay, hold on. Do you want me to show you the interpretation?
Yeah. No, just give me the verse.
So what we are doing? Verse number 32, chapter 79.
Okay.
Okay. So when the mountain is placed, not fixed. وَالْجِبَالُ أَرْسَاهَا. Arsa, like Rasia, like when you go in the ship, you throw the rope and there is a piece of steel in it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, what that thing would do? Hooked up to the ground, correct? So the boat will not move, correct?
Yeah.
This is what Arsa mean. He placed it. He attached it to the earth.
I'm pretty sure it says firmly fixed.
Okay, no problem, my friend, guys. Okay.
And then this one says setting the mountain firmly.
Okay, my friend, when He did, okay, I will go with you. So Allah now He fixed the mountains. Allah, He placed the mountains and He fixed it. He placed it and fixed it. Are we happy now?
Yeah.
Okay. It is the last thing He did, correct?
Yep.
Okay. The other chapter says the last thing He did what? The stars. Read
Yeah,
it.
the last thing to make, not to fix.
Not to fix, no problem, guys. Who care about fix or make? Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's not a
Listen.
contradiction.
I'm going with you. No, the last thing Allah He did is making things happen. Fix it, repair it, put in a screw. It doesn't matter. Which one happened first? Let us say Allah He was painting the mountains. Forget about fixing the mountain. Painting, making it green. Which one happened first? That's the problem. So here, the last thing Allah He did is creating the stars.
Earth happened here with the mountains, then the heavens.
What?
I think we already said it many times.
What you said many times.
Why don't just say what you think is the contradiction?
The contradiction, which one Allah did first? Did He fix the mountains or He finished the stars?
Fix the mountains.
Okay, that means this chapter He is wrong. Because already here in this chapter, read with me, my friend.
Show me where it says.
Yes, it says وَجَعَلَ فِيهَا رَوَاسِي, and then He placed there in mountains. Do you see it?
Yeah. They
Okay.
were already there.
Or
Even in the other one.
no, hold on. So in chapter 41, Allah He placed the mountains in. You see the same word rawasi Arsaha. So in the other translation they use the word fix. It's the same word. Arsa rawasi. So now he fixed the mountains. I will go with your fix. Remember? Rawasi, arsa. You said this is fixed. No problem. So now Allah, He fixed the mountains. What verse? Chapter 10. And this is the number 2. He made the earth. I will use your term. He fixed the mountains. And then after that, then
That's
he
the
went.
other one.
Huh?
Yeah, this one it says he placed the mountains.
No, it's the same word. He placed the mount. Hold on, Abdullah. Be honest with me.
Yeah, I
How
know
come?
it's the same word, but it's
You see,
the
hold on.
context.
Why, when I said to you, place the mountain, you refused? You said fix, and now you are saying he placed the mountains.
Because it's a different context.
No, it's the same. Rawasi,
going back,
arsa
you're already
rawasi.
there.
My friend,
Is he gonna
arsa
place them
rawasi,
again?
arsa rawasi. It's the same word.
Just say
Hey,
place
arsaha.
and
Look,
send it.
look. It's the same. Arsaha. The same word. Rawasi.
Rawasi and Arsa is different.
No, it's the same.
It's the same word, but it's in a different way.
Oh boy, Lord have mercy. Okay, what rawasi mean
It's
here?
not
What rawasi mean here?
placed.
Okay. What arsa here mean?
Yo, put them both in the translation and see how it's different.
All right, here we go. He established it.
He established
Okay.
it.
We go here.
Does that mean create?
Whatever you want. He anchor.
Anchors.
Remember I told you that if you have a rope and you throw and the rope in the ship have a piece of steel, you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so Allah, He anchored the mountain. Both words are the same. Because the Quran make it even more clear in different verse. He says وَالْجِبَالَ أَوْتَادًا. So Allah, He did insert.
Alright, I get this one.
Are you getting sleepy?
No, it's 8 p.m.
وَالْجِبَالَ أَوْتَادًا. So here now so now we understand. This is, by the way, another mistake in the Quran, because the mountains are not really fixed in the earth. Is not awtad. Awtad is a nail, like the one for the tent, like you push it in the ground. That's why it says arsaha, rawasi, awtad, which is false, because mountains is coming from inside the earth, not the opposite. The mountains happen one of two options: the pressure between two tectonic plates, or a volcano. Choose one. Both mountains, the way they are made, is coming from inside the earth. The magma can push the crust of the earth and create a mountain. Or two tectonic plates go against each other and they will create mountains. So here, this is other mistake. The earth is flat in this chapter. The mountains are fixed like nails in the ground, which is again false. The Quran of it, all of it is huh?
This translation with the earth as a bed is wrong.
What the translation according to you? Give me. What the word mihada mean? Mihada mean bed. Bed.
Oh yeah.
Flat. Yeah.
Mahada.
Yeah. Cradle.
Not as a bed.
It's a
just like
it's
a
a
metaphor.
it's a bed. It's a bed. Al-mahd. Min al-mahdi ila al-lahad. Al-mahd is the bed.
Okay.
Okay. As you see, all of this is false. This cannot be from God.
So, bro, the Quran, it has many scientific miracles.
Give me one.
Muhammad could have not known them.
Give me one. Give me one. So we can laugh.
Okay, like the two waters never mixing.
All right.
That's one of them.
I want you to go to the kitchen right now and get salty water cup and fresh water cup
No, no.
and put them
I'm
in
talking
one.
about the oceans,
It's the same.
the Atlantic and
There's
Indian.
no science says water don't mix. That is the most stupid thing, my friend. I'm not trying to be rude to you, because when the waters come from two body of water, they might appear they are not mixing, but they are mixing. But because there's more water coming, it's a huge body of water. So when there is a river of the Amazon coming inside the ocean, it looked like they are not mixing, but every second it's mixing. Same time, look what happened. This is not even about two water touching each other. This is about your God think that he created two body of water, they never touch each other. This is not about Atlantic and the Pacific. No. This is about,
No,
or
but
river.
that's it.
This is not
They don't
about
mix.
this. This is about, okay, see, people lie to you. You are a victim of the lies of
Quran
Muslims.
is-
You are born of a Muslim family,
No, no,
but
I never took from them. I've always just,
yeah, but you don't know what you are
I've
talking
always
about,
read.
right? Read. So it says here, this is chapter 25, the one Zakir Naik he speak about, his big fat liar. You can read. You can read Ibn Kathir. There's a piece of land, Barzakh is a piece of land, dry land. It's a dry land. It is not two water touching each other. That's why it says وَحِجْرًا مَحْجُورًا. You know hijara? Stones.
Yeah.
All right. So the Quranic claim that there's two water, two seas. One sea is a fresh and one sea is salty. And those two sea, they don't ever meet. They don't meet. لا يلتقيان. All right? They never meet. Why they don't meet?
They don't.
Because there is between them. They don't meet. You see, when they show you those videos, they are lying to you. Did you read the verse? Did you read the verse?
Yeah.
What the verse saying? Does it say they meet? Or it says they don't meet?
Says they don't.
Okay, they don't meet.
But people would think they would meet.
Huh?
People would think they would meet.
No. Read. It says here, look. What Allah He did between the two seas? Did He separate them?
Separate bar between the two bars.
All right. He separated them. How He separated them? Let us go to chapter 55. Chapter 55, verse number 19. It is He who led the two bodies of water, flowing water, meeting together. How they do they meet? No, read the verse after. It says, between them there's a barzakh. La yabghiyan. They don't even transgress.
Okay, the Quran says that.
But the Quran saying there is between them a land. It's not what the Muslim they show in the videos.
Barrier.
Yeah, the barrier is a land. The barzakh is a land.
It's not a land. It's a barrier that's a miracle.
Listen, is the land is the miracle?
No, the barrier which they don't meet.
What is the barrier?
What is it? Does it say land?
No, you told me the miracle of the water they don't mix together. You meant by that when the river
That's
go.
one of them.
You meant by that the fresh water go in the ocean, correct? That's what you said.
Yeah.
But here it says the opposite. Here it says they never meet. Never, never. They don't transpass. How? Because between them there's a barzakh. Let us go to Ibn Kathir. Do you want to see Ibn Kathir?
They never meet by mix. That's what he's talking.
No, they never touch each other. Never ever touch each other.
Yeah, but they're literally right next to each other. How
No,
can they not?
no. The Muslim they make videos. They show you that the river going inside the ocean, and still they are not mixing, which is a lie. Here is speaking about. Actually, this is a scientific mistake. The Quranic claim that the earth, sorry, the fresh water and the sea water, they are two body of water. They are totally separated. They don't mix. But this is false
Have
because.
you seen it?
Huh?
Have you seen the two seas?
Have you ever seen a sea of a fresh water?
Search it up. It's the two seas. They don't mix.
Which seas don't mix?
The oceans, the seas.
They don't mix?
No.
Really?
Yeah, and that's because of the.
What is between them? Silicone?
No, but they don't mix. One is salty, one is like sweet.
Which one? Which sea is the is the sweet?
One of them, I don't know which.
Which one? Which one? Which sea is sweet? I want to go there.
In the Quran?
Which sea is sweet? You said there's two seas. One is sweet and one is salty.
Yeah, I don't know the name.
My friend, I feel sorry for you. What are you talking about? Look, this
No,
is
it
Ibn
doesn't
Kathir.
change
Let me
here.
show you Ibn Kathir, just to show you that they are lying to you. This is about having a piece of land between them, which is absolutely false, because the fresh water is nothing but water coming from the sea. They always mix. All the rivers go to the seas, not the opposite. So did they mix? Yes. Where is the Amazon goes? To the ocean. Where is the Nile River goes? To the Mediterranean. All the rivers in the world, they end in the ocean. The Quran is wrong. Muhammad claimed that those two water never mix.
They
If
don't.
they do. Okay. The Nile River
Why do
goes.
you think
The
that
Nile
they-
rivers goes where?
Which river?
Nile River.
To the what? Mediterranean?
Okay. Do we have Nile River running inside the Mediterranean now?
Yeah.
Really?
Which river?
Like Nile River?
Oh yeah, no, that goes through it. Yeah.
So if we go now in the Mediterranean, we will see the river going in the Mediterranean. Where
Well,
the
that's where
where
it
the river
starts.
keep going?
That's where
Like
it connects
keep
to.
going all the way to Italy? Where it keep
That's where
going?
it connects. No, not to Italy. Starts from Egypt.
Okay, start from Egypt. You said keep going in the Mediterranean. You said you don't mix. Okay, so now the Nile River is going in the Mediterranean. Where it keep
No, the
going?
two seas.
Huh?
I said the two seas don't mix. That's what the Quran claims.
Okay, what is the first seas? Fresh water. Which one is that?
Okay.
Rivers. This is rivers.
Yeah.
Okay, so when the Nile River, it's a fresh water, go inside the Mediterranean, do the Nile River continue in the Mediterranean, going all the way to Greece? Greece is facing the other side. Does it go? Keep going?
Okay. But something else though.
Okay.
People. I mean, the Quran talks about the beginning and ending of the universe.
Okay, where is the Quran speaking about the beginning and the end?
It's basically the people who say Big Bang, they don't believe in an end, because
Okay, where is this is the beginning and the end? You know, I'm asking you what, and tell me what
the
does that mean?
end,
Yeah, what is the verse you're talking about?
the beginning. I forgot the verse, but there's one that says it expands. The universe keeps expanding.
My friend, nowhere it says the universe keep expanding. It says
does,
Allah, no, it says Allah, He make more. Secondly, I mean, I just showed you that Allah don't even remember which one He created first. And about the universe expanding, this is in the Bible. So if somebody, even if this is
Go
true,
to
in the
go
Bible,
to chapter 51, verse 47.
chapter 41,
No, chapter 51, verse 47.
okay. If I show it to you, you will be crying.
Why?
Because you will see
It's
how,
saying what I'm talking about.
okay, you will see how stupid it is. Read it, where it says Allah will expand the universe. Show me. I want to see it.
This is not the one I read.
No, this is the one you asked me. You
It
just
does
told
say
me.
it keeps.
You just told me 51:47. You forgot?
Yeah,
Okay, this is 51:47.
it's talking about the expansion.
What is the expansion? I didn't see it. It's a lie.
I think you have the wrong translation.
Now we are talking. So the Muslim, they lie. Where is the expansion?
Okay, read it in Arabic. Translate the Arabic.
If you read the interpretation, the muwassi'un, this is about Allah, He can do more. It's not about the heaven will be expanding. Secondly, here it says
Do more
Allah,
what?
it says
Create more.
here,
He
listen,
expands it.
Allah, He created the sky by His hands. And the translation says with the power. Where is the word power? Nowhere. All Islamic translation is false. And then the earth, we make it flat again. And then we made from everything two bears. Did Allah create it to Adam and to Eve?
Yeah.
There's two Eve and two Adam?
No, no, no.
It says from everything we created two bears.
Two pairs, like man and woman.
No. When you say
That's
two,
what he did.
listen, when you say two pairs, that means there are two pairs. If we, okay, let's see.
No, now you're not understanding it.
What is your education?
Everything in pairs, like nothing, man and woman is pairs.
Okay, all right. All right, I will go with you. Everything in pairs, right?
Yeah.
Did Allah create male angel and female angel?
Angel?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't think that's.
So is
They're still
everything
in pairs.
so is everything in
It's
pair?
not to be
And
gender.
pairs here is about male and female, correct?
Wait, hold up. Look right here. Verse 48. How excellently we do spread out.
But this is the earth. Make it flat.
We spread out.
There's no spread out. We make it flat. We make it bed.
No, he's talking about the universe.
No, he's talking about the earth. You see, don't you see, Abdullah? I don't know what's wrong with
You
you.
must have a bad
It says the
translation.
earth and the earth. We spread the earth.
Okay.
Is the earth flat?
No?
How many verses already we show you that saying the earth is flat?
No, it says he made it spread out.
You forgot? I just showed you here. It says he made the earth flat.
Is the earth flat? No, it's not.
It's in front of you. You forgot?
Yeah, he made it. That's not flat. He's spreading it out. Like, basically, like, the one that said as a bed?
Listen.
That's how he's.
Okay. When we say he spread it out, is the ball spread out?
What? What ball?
So what do you mean spread out then? Pizza? Cheese?
No,
Flat.
spread it out. Like, you don't know how the original shape was.
All right, Abdullah. Nice talking to you, my friend. Thank you for being with us.